Alright, before I start, okay, help me to share the video. Thank you. Okay, so you all should have the questions. I have my 5 questions today. Let me wait, I got one more page for me to print it out. Hey, thank you for the rules. How kids, are you ready to learn today? Can hear properly? Let's have some technical check. Is all good? Is the screen clear enough? Can see my hand? Can hear me? Is there any echo? Hey, hello Joy. Thank you for helping me confirm. Yeah, not daddy lah, must be mommy. Okay, got the questions here. So today, have you all seen the questions I'm going to go through? Is there any questions that you all want to ask? As in, because I think I got 2 questions is based on what you all requested yesterday. Thanks, Joy. Hello. Favorite teacher. Oh, so nice. Thank you very much. So then you better give me my the A. Okay. So now we will do the first question. Okay, this question, I was looking at this question, I think mainly is because of standard form and percentage. Maybe that's why the student, why cannot hear already? Cannot hear? Cannot hear me? Can hear? Can hear? Okay. Okay, let's go. So this question. So over here, it's mainly about the percentage and the standard form that maybe students couldn't do this question. Okay, so now let's take a look. They ask you to find the missing numbers in the table. Okay, so they tell us that in May 2019, there were 1.49 millions. That means over here, the children no, they ask you to do here first. Let's read this sentence here. So in 2019, 12% were children. So they are saying in this year, this everything here, the children is 12%. So do you agree that the balance means it's 100 minus 12, so it's 88%? Okay? So if you want to find the children in 2019, you will find that, okay, see the working, it will be, I will have to say all these 3 numbers add together. Okay, so of course I will take 3714 plus 8096 plus 6516 will be equals to 18326, and this will be 88%. So we will say 88% is 18326. I want to find the children, which is 12%. So find 12%. You will take 18326 divided by 88 multiplied by 12, and you will get 2499. Done. So that means there will be 2499 children in 2019. Okay, no, this is not P6. I'm teaching Sec 1 to Sec 5. In fact, these are prelim paper meant for O-level E-Math. Okay. Next, okay, they mentioned that Okay, this one is the one that students always confuse. Look at this. The number of adults was 28% more than that in 2018. So they're comparing with 2018. If you compare with 2018, 2018 will be your 100%, understand? And then adults is 28% more. So it means that I will say 2018 will be 100%, that's my reference. 2019 is 28% more, so it's 128%. You already at secondary school, they don't really care whether you have the arrow whatsoever. Okay, so anyway, then after that, next is you want to find 100%, because 2019 I have the adults, which is 8096. So you will say 128% is 8096. So I want to find 100%. So just take 8096 over 128 multiplied by 100 and you get 6325. Done. Okay? Hello? No, you cannot. Rosia Distodi, is it? Yeah. You cannot take 100 minus 28. It's wrong. Because you see, if you reference 2018, if you reference 2018, that has to be your reference point. That has to be your 100%. Common mistake is what you did. Okay, students will take 100 minus 28 to just say that, oh, okay, it will be 28% more. Cannot. What is your reference? That will be your 100%. So 2018 is your reference, so you have to let it be 100%. Understand? Okay, this is important. So the first key thing is you have to find, really pinpoint which is your reference. Then let it be 100%. Okay? I'm a tuition teacher, of course I have tuition teacher vibes. Okay, next. So let's move on to the next one. Okay. Next they said the total numbers of days spent by the, this one asked by one student. Tianchai student is who? My Tianchai student is Sherry only. I only remember Sherry. Are you Sherry? The total number of days spent by the visitor, okay, in May 2019 is this amount. Calculate the mean days spent by blah blah blah. So mean, first of all, you must know that mean means is average. So you know you need to take something divided by something. Ah, Sherry, hello. Yes, of course it's still there, but then the tissue want to want to become yellow color already. You want to come replace a new poem or not with a new tissue paper? Okay, so average you need to know something divided by something. Then you see it's number of days, okay, by a visitor. So you know it's number of days divided by the number of visitor. Okay, so that means I will take number of days over number of visitor. Okay, so number of days will be here. And million is 10 to the power 6. So I just write 5.08 times 10 to the power 6 million over number of visitor. And the number of visitor is, just now we have it, let's see, where is it? Okay, which is over here, see here. Number of visitor, you will have to take, wait, May 2019. See here, May 2019 visitor is 1.49 million. I think I skipped one part. Later I go back. Bye bye, Sherry. Go and study. Go. Good luck. Good luck. See you. Wow, actually I'm testing you. How you know I missed out B part 1? I also realized this part, right? I finished that part, then I come back here, okay? So now it's B part 2. I missed out the B part 1. Okay, so now come back, visitor. So my visitor is 1.49 million. So I'm going to put here 1.49 million. Okay, kids, I'm not so sure whether you all know that standard form can just use this button. Go. I got missed out that part, B part 1. I'll go back. Now at B part 2, I'll go back. But let's finish this part first. Kids, standard form you see, see how I'm going to key this one? I press fraction, fraction. I key 5.08. You know there's this button beside the answer here. Okay, this is the shortcut key for standard form. So I just key one time. to the power of 6, I just key 6. Okay, I don't use the times 10 to the power of something. I just key this button. Then go down to the bottom, denominator 1.49 times 10 to the power of 6 again. Press that button, press equal, and I get 3.4093, round off 3.41. Can? Okay. So now let's go back, B part 1, which is the one that I skipped, the one that I missed. Okay, over here. So over here they mentioned that, okay, in May 2019 there were 1.49 million visitors in Singapore. You know, for a moment when I was reading this question, right, I thought that 2020, why suddenly the number of visitors reduced and just so low? Okay, so actually it's because of COVID, right? It's because of COVID. You have 1.49 million visitors now become 878 visitors. Okay, they are trying to be, you know, yeah. Okay, so then it's because of COVID, then it's realistic. It dropped so much. If not, it doesn't make sense, right? So you see, ratio of May 2020. So I'm going to put 878 is to May 2019 will be 1.49 times 10 to the power of 6. So before I reduce, I'm going to make this side to be 1. So I'm going to just divide by 878. This side also divide by 878. So again, I press my calculator, I put fraction 1.49 to the power of 6 divide by 878. And it will give me 1:1697.038. Okay, and they tell us that the K, which is this one, so my K is equals to 1:1697.038, round off to 3SF. 1, see 3SF is 1, 2, 3. So I need to change this number. But this 9 already maxed out. 7 tells me this one is going to go up. So it will be 1700. Okay? Then after that, this is 3SF ma. But because I need to change it to standard form. So it should be 1.70 times 10 to the power of 3. 3SF. Done. Wow, Joy, sharp calculator. I don't know whether got this button. I think should have this button. Can anyone confirm whether sharp calculator got this button or not? Okay, if don't have, then you just use the, you know, the to the power, okay, times 10 to the power of 6. This is the manual method lah. Found it? Joy, good. Okay. So, I'm done with this part. B part 1 settle, okay? Okay, B part 2 I also settle. Okay, now I'm going to go part C. Part C is actually compound interest. They use compound interest at the first part, and then after that, the next part is about the currency conversion. Yes, Joy found already. Joy found the button already. Okay, so next. Now, with this amount, okay, use blue pen. So, use the formula A is equals to P1 plus R over 100 to the power of 10. This one very straightforward. Principal is 9600. 1 plus 2.4 over 100, because it's 6 years, so my n is 6. Okay, then after that, what do I do? Okay, then I will just press calculator of course. We get 11068.04644. Okay, that means this one, when he invests this amount, he will get this amount after 6 years. Okay. And then after that, yes, help me to share the video so that those who are, you know who, like today Thursday, right? Whoever got maths test or maths exam coming up, just share to them. Ask them to come in and then study. Revise, ask them to revise. Okay? And then after that, this one, okay, now we're going to convert. Okay, kids, you see here, this is Singapore. This is how I convert. I know there will be shortcut. Compound interest is the 100% will change. Simple interest means that the 100% is fixed. That means that, for example, I start with $500. Okay, then I calculate 2% for 6 years. My 100% is forever is the just now I said how much? 2,000. 2,000. Okay, and then after they based on that 2,000 for the 100%, and then they calculate straight away 6 years. But compound interest is different. Compound interest, let's say, is compound yearly. Okay, after the first year, the interest they will add to the 100%, and then I will have a new 100% for the second year to calculate the next year interest. So the 100% keep changing. That's why it's called compound effect. You understand? Okay, so next, see here, it said Singapore dollar is equals to US 0.72. Okay, kids, I know you all got some shortcut for this one, but Teacher Kangie use a long cut so that it's easier for people to understand. So I want to use US dollar, so I'm going to change US dollar to Singapore dollar. So I'm going to swap over. So I will put US 0.72 equals to Singapore $1. So I want to find US $1. So I will know I have to take 1 divided by 0.72. If it's compound quarterly, then you have to see, okay, let's say 6 years. Every year you compound 4 times. So 6 years will be 6 times 4, you compound 24 times. So when you compound 24 times means your N is equals to 24. Okay, but take note, the RA also changed already. Because let's say your RA is 2.4% per year. But if it's compound quarterly, you need to change the 2.4. You also have to divide by 4. Okay, so RA will become 2.4 divided by 4. The N will become 6 times 4 when it's compound quarterly. Okay? Okay, now, this is what I do. So US $1 will be Sing 1 over 0.72. Just leave it in this fraction first. So I want to change this US dollar to Sing dollar. So put US, this 11068.04644. Take 1 over 0.72, multiply by this. Yeah, lazy to rewrite. Then after that, press calculator. Of course, you will get Singapore dollar 15372.286. Okay, and then don't forget, they say they charge a admin fee. Admin fee of this 1.5% of this amount. So I will just take 100 minus 1.5. This 1.5 is admin fee, so I left with 100 minus 1.5. Over 100 multiplied by this amount. And I will get 15141.7017. Money round off to 2 DP. 15141.70. 2 DP. Unless the question asks for nearest dollar or nearest cents or whatever, by default it's always nearest 2 DP. Yes, Joy. Compound interest is important. So the important thing is you need to find out what is the RA and what is the N. Just need to ask yourself, compound means I compound how many times? If it's compound yearly for 6 years, I compound 6 times. Compound quarterly, 1 year 4 times, 6 times 4, 24 times. Okay, next. Now you go to probability question. Ta-da! Tree diagram. Is bank loan under principal or accumulated? It depends lah. You have to see which bank lor. So that's why you have to see carefully whether is it. Why is it not plus 1.5%? I mean, this is admin fee. It's like I help you to convert the money. I need to charge you fee. You need to pay me. So need to minus, not plus. Because I'm not earning the 1.5%. It's like, okay, the bank help you to convert from the USD to SGD. Yes, I did the question. Did you catch the question? Someone asked me about the, the CHIJ, what paper 2, question 2 or something like that. Is it you, Noel? Do you manage to hear the question? Okay, so hello, do you understand why is it that it's minus 1.5%, not plus 1.5%? Hey, Noel disturbed. You asked, then after you say it's not you who asked. I finished the question. Did you manage to catch or not? If you never catch, then you will have to go to my Telegram channel and wait for the... no, you have to go to my YouTube channel and wait for Sam to post the live lah. Okay? You came in late Hello, understand why is it that it's minus 1.5% already? Okay, let's move on to probability. Okay, help me to share the video. And also, of course... Wait, this one might be... Gina, you never see my teaching video. A teaching video, I purposely put one video whereby it's construct perpendicular bisector and angle bisector. Go and check the video. I think that video got 30 over K views because I think a lot of people don't know how to draw. Okay, let's move on to probability. Okay, first of all, for me, right, what I do is, you see over here, there's two bag A and bag B. So for me is, I will put here my bag A, I have 3 color. So I total 10 balls, and then I have 5 yellow. So I put here 5 yellow, 3 red. So 10 minus 5 minus 3 is 2, so it's 2 green. Then my bag B, I only have 2 colors, 3 yellow and 6 red. So I just put it at this side so it's easier for me to see. Because by referring like that, it's difficult to see. So if I put it this way, I will not go wrong. Understand? Okay, so now let's take a look. Complete this tree diagram. So you see, when do I know when to plus or times? Huh? For which question? Oh, you mean probability, is it? Okay. When it happen together, it's multiply. When it's independent, that means it's plus. That means or means it's plus. And means is multiply. Okay, later I will explain because later got situation. Okay, now let's take a look. So the story is, a ball is being drawn random from bag A and then placed into bag B. Then a second ball is then drawn from bag B. Okay, very important things is, other than understanding the event, you also need to know whether there's any replacement. Understand? Okay, for this case is, after they take from the ball bag A, they put it into bag B. So you must remember that, oh, after I take, the bag B will increase by 1 ball because it's put into the bag B. Understand? Okay, let's take a look over here. So the first one, out of yellow, because look at my branching here, I have, okay, over here is out of 10. This is out of 9. So to pick a yellow is 5 out of 10. The probability is 5 out of 10. So you see, we put 5 out of 10. Understand? Then after that, for me is, I always put it to a reduce to the lowest term. Kids, be careful. You reduce to the lowest term, you put equals to half at the side. You don't just put half like that. If you just put half like that, it's difficult for you to move to the second column. Understand? So keep it as 5 over 10. You can write the equals to half for your easier manipulation later. So 5 over 10 is here, the first yellow. Okay, then after that, okay, you see, my bag A, you see, I pick the yellow and I put it into bag B. So do you agree that my bag B now has 9 plus 1, I have 10 balls in bag B now. Okay, and then some more, initially my bag B got 3 yellow. But this one, the yellow, I pick it up and put it inside. So now my yellow become 4, agree or not? So now my yellow become 4. So in bag B, when I can pick the yellow ball, it will be 4 out of 10 already. So it will be 4 out of 10. Then I put the reduce to lowest term here. Can? Okay. Next. Now red ball. Red ball, because although it did not increase my 6 red for the bag B, but it increased the total. So again, it is out of 10. The red still remain as 6. So by reduce to lowest term, I put 3/5. Okay, green ball. I put yellow into the bag B. My green is still 0. So it's impossible for you to pick up green ball from the bag B. If you pick a green ball, that means either you're colorblind or maybe you need to, maybe you're 7 months. So that means it's 0. Understand? What chips, please? Okay? Wow, this one very different every time we do, we minus the total. But not, yes, correct. Hello, you are right. This one a bit different. A lot of times it's take out already, then that's it, right? Then put aside. And then it's without replacement. But this situation is put into the other bag. Okay, this is prelim for O-level E-Math. What Helen and Ivan, ni hao, don't disturb, please, thank you. You want to stay in this chat, you stay in this chat. And then be good. Other students want to learn. The kids are having Monday exam already. Okay, I never make fun. Hello, if you're not happy, bye-bye. Okay, I'll continue already. I have a lot of questions behind. Okay, come. So next, now red. So now it's 3 out of 10. So over here, this is 3 out of 10. So then after that, this red goes to the bag B. Take note, the yellow no change, but then the total add 1. So it's 3 out of 10. The red, this time round, the 6 red plus 1 red already. Understand? 6 red plus 1 red. So it now becomes 7 out of 10. The green still don't have any, so it's still 0 out of 0. So far, can catch? Okay, now let's move on. So now take over here. From back A, take the green is 2 out of 10. Reduce, I put 1/5 here. Okay. So now, over here, green, because I already picked one green from here, and remember, my green now put into my back B, which one not out of 9? For where? It's still out of 10, this one. Because you see, this one is the first, my back A got 10 balls. And it is 2 green out of 10, so it's 2 out of 10. Remember the ball, add one more. You see, they say after they pick from the back A, they place it in back B. So your back B, actually the total will plus 1. So it becomes 10 balls already, instead of 9. Okay, so let's move on. Oh no, the reduce is actually for me to, so that later on when I do my manipulation, I deal with smaller number lah. It's not a must to reduce, but if let's say they ask you for simplified answer, then you give the reduction there. Reduce only when there's no replacement, right? Yes, but kids, this question a bit different. This question a bit different. This question just now someone already highlight. Okay, I take out from back A, that ball, I never put aside, That ball I put into back B. That's why that the so-called the ball that you pick it up, the first ball, it's passed inside the back B, and that's why your back B total increased by 1. Okay, so let's move on. Yellow over here, so it's 3. Because I take the green, it doesn't affect the 3 yellow, so it's 3 out of 10. Why is it 10? Because my back B is took here 1 green, add to here, total become 10. So now red also got no effect, it's still 6. So it's 6 out of 10. Reduce, I put 3/5. Okay, green. Just now you see previous 2 I 0, 0. Because my back B got no green color ball, correct? But then because the first back A green, I put it into my second back, it means my back B has 1 green now. So this one is 1 out of 10. Understand? Thank you, Amirada. Thanks for the encouragement. When asked to draw the diagram, must we reduce if possible? It's not necessary for you to reduce. Reduce is just for me to get smaller number. Okay? What's up? A lot of people already reply you. This is for O level. So only total changes, right? Huh? Don't understand. Okay, I move on. So kids, see, I always have a very this is the full question. A math is next week. Why is it 1 out of 10? Okay, I repeat. Okay, I repeat. 1 out of 10. Why is it 1 out of 10? You see my back B has 0 green, right? You see, I have 0 green initially. But they mentioned that back A, whatever you take from back A is placed into back B. So look at this branch. This branch is you take out the first ball is green color. No, next week I confirm teach A math. Okay? This week we teach E math because next week is E math O level. Then next week is O level A math. So next week I will teach A math. Okay? Okay, so then you see, this green ball is passed to your back B, right? So now your back B initially got 0 green. But because the first ball from back A you take out green, now you put into back B. So when you put into back B means that now your back B got 1 green color. And not only got 1 green color, the total initially was 9. Because the back A goes to the back B, so now become 10. You understand? So that's why it is 1 out of 10 for the from back B here. All good. Okay, so now let's move on. Just now I mentioned the practice. See here, I always like to put, this is yellow, yellow. So I will put here yellow, yellow. This is yellow green. I put yellow green. Okay, later you understand why writing this one will help you a lot. Sorry, this one is yellow red. This is yellow green. This is red yellow. This is red red. This is red green. This is green yellow. And this is green red. And this is green green. Okay, writing this out is easier for you to see later. Okay, so now let's answer their question. Yes, prelim is always slightly harder than O level. Okay, see here, find the probability that both balls drawn are of the same color. So when you write in this form, you will see which one is the same color. You will have 1, 2, and 3. You see, only I have three outcomes that will have same color. You understand? So with this, it's easier for me to write out. So I have 3. So just now who asked me when multiply and when plus? This is what you use. Because I need to happen together yellow and yellow. So it's multiply. So in order to get yellow, yellow, means it's half times 2/5. Half times 2/5. It happened together, so it's multiply. You understand? So it is half times 2/5. Put bracket. Okay, so that means this is one event, right? That is yellow, yellow. The other event is red, red. So this time round is or. So it will be a plus. Plus. Put bracket here. Yeah, Kemoy, you were the one asking, right? When plus, when multiply. This is what it happens. So now it's red, red. Red, red happens together. That's why we multiply. So in order to get red, red, you get 310 multiplied by 710. So it's 310 multiplied by 710. Then another event will be same color as green, green. Correct? So green, green means that it will be 1/5 multiplied by 110. So it's plus 1/5 multiplied by 110. So I have 3. Different event, that means, yeah, like that, different event is plus. Happens together is multiply. This one got no replacement, but it's placed into bag B. Okay, so after I press the calculator, everything, you will get 43 out of 100. Okay? Okay, so next. Then they ask for, see here, okay, quick. So next is they ask for both balls are of different color. Okay, kids, don't panic. Maybe you are thinking, oh my god, this one got so many events. Different color, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'm going to write out six of them, is it? No, you don't have to. Why? Do you agree that not the same color is equals to 1 whole minus the probability of both same color? Because they add up together, they definitely will be 1 whole. So all I need to do is just take 1 whole minus the probability that I just found just now I find. So just now I find 43 over 100. So it's 1 whole minus 43 over 100. And you get 57 over 100. And that's the answer. Okay, kids, don't go and take this one times this one, this one times this one, plus this one times this one, got 6, you know. Okay, take note. Wow, not bad. Help me to answer the FAQ. People always ask the same question. You all attend so many live already, can help me answer question already. Okay, so test you all. Where to get the live video, my replay? Can someone answer the question? Nobody know, Where to see my replay of my live? Well done, YouTube. Where do you get the worksheet and solution? Where do you get the worksheet and the solution? I don't teach one-to-one, I teach group tuition. Wow, can find link to YouTube channel on her bio. Well done. Yes, and then what should you all do now? What should you all do now? You all should Yes, very smart. You should help me to like, double click on the screen, like, share this video, and then also remember to follow me. You want to ask the kind of admin kind of question like join the tuition or whatsoever, this one you got to click on the link and then go and fill up the form lah. Okay, come, let's continue. I'm only at the question. Oh my god, I still have so many questions. Okay, I need to finish by 10 because I got something on 10 o'clock. Okay, come. See this, now they let us, what is the probability to get a yellow ball drawn from bag B? You see. See, yellow ball from bag B, Who give me flower? Oh, 18 roses. Thank you. Childhood teacher. Okay lah, I teach 10 years already. I'm only 18 years old, you know. Oh, I teach from 8 years old. Okay, see here. Now, this thing helps. When they ask for yellow ball from bag B, I only need to focus on the second column is B. Agree or not? So, they ask for the yellow. So, I only referring to this. Second is yellow. Second is yellow. And second is yellow. So, when I write in this way, it's easier for me to see different color, same color, or second ball is yellow and stuff like that. So with these 3 red color, I will just use the branching and multiply. Okay, so I will get, wait so it will be, I put here, okay, can see now, can you just need to see this one. So it will be half multiplied by 2/5 plus 3/10 multiplied by 3/10 plus 1/5 multiplied by 3/10, and everything you get 7 out of 20. Done. Can? So this is a probability question which I promised to go through today. Graph question I went through already. I think you can refer to the replay at my YouTube channel, okay? Yeah, next, again, as promised, I'm going to do a number pattern. Who yesterday was like shouting, I want number pattern, I want number pattern. So here you go, we have number pattern. Circle question I also went through. Can't remember, is it yesterday or the day before. Go and watch the replay. Yeah, and I think my TikTok got videos for graph question also. Some students ask me some 10-year series question, which I have no time to answer today, but I will try to answer them tomorrow, okay? Joy, what you want? Hello, me is what? Okay, some people submit, go under my Q&A. If you are stuck with some TYS question, you can go to Q&A and submit. Then you just state, Year 2018, paper 1, question 22. Example. Just example only, Yeah, okay, come. I'll continue, number pattern, Hello. Okay, come. See this. So, they asked to find T6. Okay, T6, So, look at the pattern now. Do you see that the first number is fixed? So, actually, I can straight away write here already, my Tn. The first number is fixed as 6. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4. Every time the numbers that is changing, you try to link it to this number over here. So you can see that actually it's the same. So that means this is an n. Minus something. This is also a fixed number. So it's minus 2. Then of course don't forget the square. Minus. Take note this one, 2, 4, 6, 8 is changing, right? But can you see that it is multiple of 2? So then you see, they can see that this is actually 2 times 1, 2 times 2, 3 times 2, and 4 times 2. So that means this number over here is 2n. You don't have to bother about this number, This one is just the outcome of this pattern. You understand? So the Tn is just this pattern. Okay? So now, for T6, easy already. Since I already have this pattern out, right? So T6 will simply be 6 plus 6 minus 2 square minus 2, 6. And of course, when you press the calculator, you will get 10. And that's the answer. Can? So that's T6, Yeah. Okay, So now here, they ask you to show that the n term is this one. I already proven this part. This one you understand. So all I need to do is just to rainbow this part. So my Tn will be 6 plus n square minus 4n plus 4 minus 2n. Okay, what I did was just rainbow this one. Now simplify. So it's n square minus 6n plus 10. Ta-da! Happily right shown. Y minus 2 times 6. Oh no, that's the formula over here. You see here? Do you see the pattern? Minus 2, minus 4, minus 6, and minus 8. So we want to link this 2, 4, 6, 8 to this n here. So we see that, oh, 1 times 2 give me 2. 2 times 2 give me 4. 3 times 2 give me 6. 4 times 2 give me 8. So I know the number here is multiple of 2. That means I take this number times 2. So it's 2n. Minus 2n. So when it's T6, means that my n is 6. So I replace the n with 6. That's why it's minus 2 times 6. Can? Minecraft, can? Okay, now let's move on. 6 bracket 2 is the same as 6 times 2. Okay, let's move on. This one is a tough one. My teaching video got indices. Please check the video. Stick to the 5 questions today. Okay, come. Kids, come. Part C. Part C said TK and T3K are terms in the sequence. So they tell me that T3K over TK equals to 17. So all I need to do is, let's find out T3K. T3K. So remember just now my formula Tn, it was n square minus 6n plus 10. So just now this one was the in front one. So when I ask for T3K means I just replace all the n to become 3K. So it will be something square minus 6 something plus 10. Throw the 3K inside. So I have 9K square minus 18K plus 10. So this is my T3K. Now I want to find TK. TK actually very straightforward. TK simply replace all the n with K. So it's K square minus 6K plus 10. So let's form the equation. Yes, part B just now just expand using rainbow method. Yes. Okay, so now let's move on. Okay, so when they says given that this one, so that means T3K over TK equals to 17 over 1. So I just replace this with this, replace this with this. So it will be 9K square minus 18K plus 10 over K square minus 6K plus 10 equals to 17 over 1. So it becomes an equation. Okay, it becomes an equation. Then all you need to do is just cross multiply. Pilot G Tagmatic 0.7. This is a very nice pen to use. Okay, so then after that cross multiply. So it will be 9K square minus 18K plus 10 equals to, this one rainbow, 17K square minus 102K plus 170. Everything, okay, everything I'm going to make this positive. So I put it as 17K square minus 9K square minus 102K plus 18K plus 170 minus 10 equals to 0. When I simplify, I get 8K square minus 84K plus 160 equals to 0. Okay, see, they ask you to prove to become this. You see, this is 2K square. Mine is 8K square. So I know I just need to divide by 4 throughout. I did some number pattern questions inside my teaching video or my replay my live lah. I'm only fixing to these 5 questions now. Okay, let's continue. I already not enough time. 2K square minus 21K plus 40 equals to 0. Shown. Here. Ta-da! Done. Okay, the next part. Okay, so kids, just take note. Don't have to be worried about this kind of what TK, T3K. It simply means that, now this is already a third question, I think. Okay, so T3K simply means that you just replace the n to become 3K. Okay, see what I did? I just put bracket. It's just algebra manipulation. Okay. So then after that, solve this. So this one is just using factorization. Okay, so you factorize. Is it we only write shown when they ask us to show? Yes, correct. Because they ask you to show that blah 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 simplify to this. I super like the word show. I super like to write shown one. It's like, oh, a form of satisfaction. Okay, solve this equation. So it becomes k minus 8, 2k minus 5 equals to 0. So I have k equals to 8 or k equals to 5 over 2. So over here, they ask me to solve this equation. I get these two. Okay, then after that, they ask you, explain why is it that you have to reject one of the solution over here. Okay, so kids, you see, every time they ask you to theory questions, if you see 1 mark, when you see 1 mark, you don't have to write until like, wow, essay like that. 1 mark is only just 1 mark. One statement is good enough. So explain why is just because we know that for number sequence, the n cannot be, it must be an integer, right? No, I didn't use formula. I used the factorization. This one, factorize, okay, I just do the factorize here. 2k squared plus 40 minus 21k. So this combination is only 2k times k. This one 40, I have a lot of combination, right? I can have 8 times 5, 20 times 2, 4 times 10. I have a lot of combination, right? So your objective is you want to get minus 21 over here. So I know I can put 8 and 5, right? I can put 8, 5, I can put 5, 8. So 5 and 8, you have to try and error. So when you're doing the cross method, use the pencil. So I can get 16 and 5, I know I can get 21. Okay, so in the end, this one will be minus, this one will be, sorry, this one is plus, no, both sides minus, minus. So this one is minus 16k, this one is minus 5k. So this part, when you plus, you get this, you get this, you get this. And so it is 2k minus 5 and k minus 8. If you want to straight away use the quadratic formula, also can. Okay, that means it will be just k equals to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a. You will still get 8 or 5 over 2. Or you put 2.5 also can. Okay? Yes, formula, some students lazy to use cross method. Straight away they want to use the quadratic formula even if it's nice number also can one. Okay, unless the question say use factorization to solve, then you go and use quadratic formula, then of course you are wrong lah. You understand? No formula you can use unless they particularly mention that you want to use factorization. Okay? Okay, explain why solution. So you will just say that k must be an integer. Okay? Therefore, 2.5 has to be rejected. Can? Okay, so this is for this part. Next question. Okay, we are doing map scale. This is question 4. Map scale. I have 2 questions for map scale. Okay? Okay, a draftman draw the floor plan using 1:150. By default, it is always 1 cm is to 150 cm. So you will first write 1 cm is to 150 cm. Next, they say find the length in meters for a line of 6 cm on the plan. So what you need to do is, first, they say that the actual is meter, right? So I'm going to change the right hand side to meter first. So it will be 1.5 meter, 1 cm. So the map is 6 cm, so I just put 6 cm here. So I just times 6, I get 9 meter. Done. This is my answer. This is very straightforward. This is length scale. This is the easiest part. The students always stuck at the area scale. Okay, let's move on. So the children, the children reading corner in the library covers an area of 18 meters square. 5 blah blah blah, the area representing by this. Okay, kids take note. So first, the actual is meter square. Okay, so when I use my length scale, take this one. Take 1 cm is to 1.5 meter. cm to meter is divide by 100. Yes, divide by 100, correct. Because 1 meter is 100 cm. Okay, so now this is length scale. To find area scale, what you need to do is square both sides. So you see, square both sides. So 1 square, 1 times 1 of course is 1 cm square. And 1.5 square will be 2.25. 2.25 meter square. So now I'm ready to use this for my area scale. They say the actual, see, this is actual. So when actual, that means you have got to put on this side. So you need to ask yourself, 2.25 multiplied by what give you 18? Right? So what you do is, you're going to take 18, divide by 2.25. So I know, oh, I just times 8 can already. That means this side also multiply by 8. So I get 8 cm squared. Done. Ta-da! All good? Okay, let's move on. Now look at this question. This is also a typical question when they change to another map. Okay? So kids, remember this, change to another map. So what is critical? The critical is the actual will not change. Okay? Let's say for example the area of the forest, the actual area. Okay, when you go to even change to another map, the size of the forest will remain the same, right? It will not suddenly become big or become small. So remember, the actual area will not change. So now over here they say that, okay, the reference section represented on the plan by an area 36 cm square. On the first map, they say 36 cm square represent the reference section. Okay? Then they say, okay, find in square centimeter when you change to another second map. And this time round, second map is using 1 cm is to 50 cm. Okay? So now, the first thing you need to find out is, what is the actual area of the reference section? But the 36 cm square is based on the just now that scale, right? So just now that scale, we take this one. Take the area one. So you will bring over, okay, I put here 1 cm square is to 2.25. 2.25 meter square. Then you see, to come here to get times 36, right? So this side also times 36. So I'm going to take 2.25 multiplied by 36, so I get 81. So I get 81 meter square. Agree? So kids, this is the actual area. Actual area. So actual area will not change. So of course I'm going to use this to plug into here, correct? But this side is not ready yet, because this side is still under length scale. So I need to find my area scale. So the first thing is, let's change my right hand side to meter first. So, okay kids, this one is meter, so easy. You know, sometimes in the right hand side you need to change to km. Please do not square it when it's in cm. Sometimes the right hand side is like 40,000. You're going to do 40,000 times 40,000. The time you spend writing the zero, I think you can write another line already, understand? So change it to km or meter on the right hand side. So this one, I'm going to change to 1 cm is to 0.5 meter. Then again, you square both sides first. So I get 1 cm square represents 0.5 times 0.5. That will give me 0.25 meter square. So now the second map is ready. My second map is this one. And the actual area will not change. So I'm going to park this one and put it here. 81 meter square. No, km to meter is times 1000. Meter to km is divided by 1000. Okay, so over here, same thing. 0.25 times what give you 81? So I'm going to do 81 divided by 0.25. So I know I need to multiply by 3 to 4. So this side also multiply by 3 to 4. So it's 324 cm squared. Done. Can? Have I resolved your second map kind of questions? All good. Later I also do the other one. I think it's also second map. It's just that I want to do second questions to let you all understand better. All good. Can I move on? Just remember that meter is less than meter is less than km. So kids, just to let you know, sometimes we have 1 cm to, let's say, 40,000 cm. You want to change the cm to km. Then, a lot of times you all think that, wow, cm change to km, need to divide by how many zeros? You got to go memorize how many zeros. So what I do is, you just need to ask yourself, okay, 40,000 cm. Cm change to meter, divide by 100. Meter change to km, divide by 1000. So you split it lah, split it. Then you will have this. Right? And kids, just to let you know, you'll be surprised some students don't know. 1 cm is 10 mm. Some students even ask me what is mm. Okay? You seldom see mm, but doesn't mean that it's not. But you should know, because it's actually every day you see it. Because it's in your ruler, your ruler. 1 cm is 10 mm. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, okay. This is another question of map scale. You mean the what? Micro, and what? Giga, all this, is it? They say that the prefixes will be given if they ask you. They give you actual area is 125 meters square. Then would I have to square it again? No, no, no. If it's already actual area, that means it's already area. Why do you need to square it again? No, you don't square it, Okay, come, let's move on. 1 cm, see here, 1 cm represents an actual distance of 4 km on the map. Okay, find the actual in meter between the two police stations. So first, write out 1 cm is to 4 km first. The distance between the two police stations is 0.8. This one is very straightforward. So this side, you just multiply by 0.8. So this side also multiply by 0.8. So just take 4 times 0.8. So I will get 3.2 km. This one very straightforward. It's only 1 mark. Next. They say the area is 30 cm square. So again, I need to find my area scale, right? So I'm going to take this one. 1 cm represent 4 km. Square both sides. So I get 1 cm square is to 16 km square. So now I'm ready to calculate my area. Thank you for the rows. Okay. So now this 30 cm square, take note, you see, they did not tell us whether, no, they did tell us, this is on the map. So 30 cm square put on the left hand side. So that means it's times 30, this side also times 30. So it will be, where? They never say 1 meter. You are right. Thanks, correct. They want in meters, So after 3.2 km change to meter. Sorry, I missed that. So it's times 1000 equals to 3200 meter. Thanks for highlighting to me. So they want meters. Okay? Kids, they want meter. So change the 3.2 km to meter by multiply by 1000. Okay, let's move on. So now is 16 multiplied by 30. I get 480 km square. Okay? So the actual area is this. Now I check km square. Okay. Okay, this is only we still got the last part whereby they change the area, change map again. Okay? Let's move on. Now they tell you that another map. So kids, what do you learn? What did I mention about when they change to another map? What is not changed? Hi, my secondary school son show me your live stream and say it's enjoying. Thank you, Father. No problem. I hope your son enjoy the learning. Okay, kids. Actual area, wow, well done. Actual area remains the same. This one is important, Actual area remains the same. So 1 is to 5K. So I don't know what is the map, but they say that the area of the same forest on this map is 19.2. Okay, so let's see. Where's my forest? Forest. Just now my forest is here, and the actual area is 480 km square. So these remain. So I go over and say that 19.2 cm square represent this 400 km square. Okay, kids. Okay, I included this question because I want to ask you. Okay, every time they give you this, I want to go back and U-turn back to get the 1 is to something. Then you all will think that, oh, I square root both sides, lor. Right? Square root both sides, huh? But if I'm going to square root 19.2, it gives me decimal. Then you are stuck. Why? So you shouldn't square root first. What is the first thing you need to do before you so-called square root? Anyone got any idea what should we do before we square root? Wow, give me telescope, so cute. Smooth whipped cream. I hope your son enjoy learning. What is your level for your son? Just to let you know, I actually have a YouTube channel. I have quite a few free teaching maths lesson videos on the YouTube. You can ask your son to go and view also. Make it to 1 cm square. Find 1 cm. Yes. So the first thing we need to do is always change the left hand side to 1 cm square first. So you just divide by 19.2. This side also divide by 19.2. This one will be 1 cm square. This one I leave calculator. 480 divided by 19.2. So I get 25 km squared. Yes, divide 480 by 19.2. Now, you can square root. So square root and square root, you get 1 cm represent 5 km. Can? Yay! But we are not done yet, because when you want to find the scale, by default, you need to change right hand side to what? You cannot write 1 is to 5. By default, it must always be 1 is to something without the unit. So by default, both must be cm. So must be 1 cm. So remember just now we want to change to cm now. 5, I change to meter first, times 1000. Meter change to cm, times 100. Equal. So I will have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cm. So now both sides are cm already, left hand side already 1. Now you can remove it and say it's 1 is to 500,000. And this is 5k. So they ask you to find the value of k, you will say k equals to 100,000. And you are done. Can? Okay? Good. So today this question definitely you can master map skill already. Oh yeah, kids, today just now my students actually was asking one question. Maybe I share with you. If let's say it come out, let's say for example the paper come out the question it come out a rectangle like that. Okay, then they tell you 1 cm represent n meters. Okay. Then after that they ask you to find I think they got give me, let me go and see the question, then I can share with you all. I think it's quite interesting. Wait, give me a moment. Girl is doing this question. Actual is 15.75. Yes, kids. So this question came out. So after that, one of the prelim, then my student is asking me this question. So they say, Cher, the paper got this rectangle box. Then they tell me, then she was asking me whether is there any missing item inside the box. Okay, they asked me whether there's any missing item inside the box. So it's not. They are trying to say this box is your rectangular bedroom. Yes, they say drawn to scale. Yes, then use ruler to measure. So then they tell us that the actual area is this. Then they ask you to find the scale. So you're supposed to find out 1 cm is to, let's say I put m. So your task is to find out this one. How do you find? So what you need to do is, for me is I didn't do it to scale. So what you do is you just use ruler. Example only. Let's say I measure, let's say this one is 7 cm. Okay, example only. Then after that, let's say you measure here, let's say it's 5 cm. Okay? Then to find the area of the rectangle, we know we take 7 cm times 5 cm, we get 35 cm square. Agree? So this is the map area. And then they tell you the actual area is this. Then you will say, oh, okay, so it means that 35 cm square represent this 15.75 meters square. You understand? Then after that, same thing. Again, later I get ugly number, don't blame me because I anyhow one. Thank you for the panda. Okay, so 35 to 15.75. So what I'm going to do is, same thing, change to 1 cm square first. So take 15.75, hopefully can divide. Wow, I'm so lucky. So 0.45 meter square, but later cannot square root. But anyway, this one is just for demo purpose lah. Then after that, of course, you need to square root. The actual question is you can square root nicely one. But what I'm trying to tell you is, what you need to do, just measure it, do the length and breadth. This is your map scale. This map scale goes to the actual scale, and then you change it to the scale that you want. Understand? Okay, let's move on. Last question. Okay, I got 20 minutes left. I want to go and see my Facebook Live later. Later, Tosh and Irene Ang will be going 97.2 radio. Okay, come. Okay, that's my question. Okay. Yeah, this is, as promised, arc length sector area, okay? I haven't do any arc length sector area questions. Okay, see here, read the question and transfer to the diagram. Okay, why good luck? This question very difficult lah. Okay, so come, ABC is a right angle, so I know this is 90 degree. Mark the 90 degree. A math I will be doing next week. Wow, thanks for letting me know. Letting them know. Yes, I need this. Yes, arc length and sector area. Okay, so next, move on. They said ABD is a sector, radius 6 cm. So this side is radius, right? Kids, this side is also radius. When they say it's a sector, means this side also 6 cm. So mark out here to here is 6 cm. Okay. Then they say that CBE, just acknowledge that this is another sector with center C. So in this question, there's two sectors, one and this. Sector is part of a circle. Okay. Wow, I cannot teach every day. Very tired. I teach now 3 days in a row because O-level next week. So I will do 3 days this week. Oh, hey, good news. Did you see my video that I'm doing another live tomorrow. Tomorrow actually is my off day, but I'm doing it live tomorrow, 8 p.m. Okay, because I have few more email questions I want to share. Tomorrow I'm doing 2 mensuration questions and 3 those real world context questions. Okay, tomorrow 2 mensuration question and 3 real world context question. Okay, I even include the bubble tea question inside. Okay, and 1 COVID question inside. What's the difference between sector and segment? I can't remember. Okay, let me explain this. It's very important. Sector and segment. Okay, you see, this is a circle. No audio? Can everyone hear me? Sound check, sound check. All good? All good? Okay, let's wait for 1 minute for them to come down first. Maybe the TikTok see this question got a shock. Okay, good. I move on. Okay, so you see, I'm explaining the difference between sector and segment. So, center of the circle. So, if I'm going to mark out this way, when we have a part of a circle whereby one of the point is the center of the circle, this is called a sector. If I label this as O, A, B, and I have 2 things, I have one thing called major sector, minor sector, A, O, B. You see, AOB. If it's major, means they're asking for the big one. If they say minor sector AOB, it will be referring to the small one. This is sector. Sector is 1 point touch the center of the circle. It is sector. Okay, what is segment? Segment, anything which doesn't have any point touching the center. Like for example, height. This part, there's no point related to the center of the circle. This is called a segment. Agree? And same thing, if they put the word minor segment, is this small one. If they say the major segment, that means it's this big one. Understand? Yes, I only teach Sec 1 to Sec 5, sorry. Okay? Come. Okay, so understand major, understand sector and segment already? A chord is this line, no? This line is called a chord. Okay, anything which, let's say this is diameter, right? Okay, see, anything that passes through the center is called a diameter, agree? Anything that does not pass through the center is called a chord. This one doesn't pass through the center, so this is called a chord. No, I don't teach POA, I teach E-Math and A-Math only. Sec 1 to Sec 5, Normal Acad and Express. Okay, come, let's move on. 15 minutes. Okay, come. Angle BAC 1.2 radian. Take note, radian. So when you see radian, you use the radian formula to find. Okay, but if you're uncomfortable to use radian, you can always use the angle. So, Teacher Kangie going to teach you how to change radian to degree. So 1.2 radian, I'm going to multiply by this fraction called 180 over pi. So you see, 1.2 multiplied by 180 over pi, it will be 68.754 degree. Okay? No, you will not minus mark if you change it. Okay? Then the sector, it will be theta over 360 degree multiplied by pi r squared. You will have to use the degree formula to find the area. But if it's the radian, which is very fast, you see, let's say for example, you see, I teach you how to use the radian formula, very easy one. So no need to scared to use radian. See here, they ask you to find arc BD. So this was a sector, right? And the degree is, the angle is 1.2 radian. So I will just take arc BD equals to r theta, full stop. And the r is the radius, which is just 6. This theta simply means that you have to use your angle in terms of radian. So it's just 6.1.2. 6 times 1.2. So it's 7.2 cm. Done. Okay? S equals to r theta. Yes, arc length equals to r theta. Provided degree to radian. Okay, see, now, you see, I'm going to convert this degree back to radian. 68.754 degree multiplied by the fraction, pi put at the numerator, 180 at the denominator. So this is how, remember, you want to change to degree, 180 is at the top. You want to change to radian, the pi is at the top. Can? Okay, so I'm done with this part. So let's move on. Now they ask to find the length BC. So let's see where is BC. So BC over here. Okay, to shortcut, I will just okay, let me save time. No, arc length is only the arc. Arc length is only the arc. Parameter is this one plus this one plus this one. Okay? Hello, I don't really understand this maths, but I just want to say I think you are awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I teach whole day already. Next day come and teach. Thank you. Thanks for appreciating. Okay? A little thank you will just make me understand that what I do is good for you all. Okay, let's continue. Okay, B. So the length BC, look at this question. BC is over here. So remember this one was a right angle triangle. Okay, so after that, what I did was I draw a right angle triangle here to see clearer. They asked to find BC, which is here. I have my radius, which is 6. I have my 1.2 radian. So I have my A, I need to find my O, so it's 3. Tangent, O level math. So tangent 1.2 radian is equals to O over A, BC over 6. Cross multiply my BC equals to 6 tangent 1.2. Kids, see here, this 1.2 is radian, right? Your degree, sorry, your angle. So make sure you are in radian mode when you are doing this calculation, understand? Because you need to let the calculator know that the 1.2 when you key inside is radian, not degree. You understand? N-level and O-level question are similar. Okay? Of course, there are some topics that Express have, normal acad doesn't have. Okay, now let's move on. So BC equals to 15.4 cm. Okay? Yes, you must change calculator to radian mode. If not, your calculator will not know. You see, when you key tangent 1.2, okay, do you notice that inside the bracket, you never put degree, So your calculator need to know your 1.2, is it degree or is it radian? So you need to tell them by going to the mode accordingly. I got the radius, there, 6. See, this right angle triangle is this one. I draw it mini. The mini one is the same. So I'm using AB, which is given to me 6. I have the angle 1.2, and then this is the BC. So it's tangent, because it's O and A, can? And then 1.2 radian is the angle, yes. Okay, so that's why I do tangent 1.2 equals to BC over 6. BC equals to equals this. Okay, let's move on. Now, they asked to find the parameter of the shaded Y. See, parameter. Just now we have our arc BD already, because just now we already solved, right? And then I already have my BC, which is already found it here, correct? But kids, remember, this one update the diagram. So you see what I did? See, I update the diagram. Always find the answer already, must update the diagram. So let's move on. So after that, the only thing missing is what? The only thing missing is I do not have my DC here. I don't have my DC. So how am I going to find? Again, I can use the same triangle here. Okay, never mind. Okay, I cannot anyhow write this one. Is a solution sheet. Okay, see here. I can find AC, which is this whole thing here. So use Pythagoras theorem. So what I did was AC equals to 6 square plus the one that just now I find 15.4329 square. Then after that square root, I get 16.558. 16.558 is this whole thing here. So, and this one is radius. I take this minus 6, I will get here. And that's why we have this part called 10.558. Okay? Yes, Pythagoras theorem. Then after that, what I do is I got 3 lengths. The parameter of the shaded Y will be this plus this plus this. So I will just take the 3 numbers, 7.2 plus 15.4329 plus 10.558, and I get 33.1909, which is 33.2. 15.4 minus 6 to find DC. Yes, correct. No, you cannot use 15.4. You must use the 15.4329 minus 6. You need to use a long one to find. Long number to find. Okay, come, let's move on. Okay, this one. Now you need to find the area of the shaded region X. Okay, good night. Okay, I wrote wrongly. So the solution that you all received, take note. D is at the bottom, E is at the top. I write to balik. Okay, so to find the area of the shaded region X, this small one, I see here, the small one. So I will have to take this area of the sector, okay, minus the triangle. So you see what I did? I put this shape, sector, minus the triangle. So to find the sector, because you need this angle here, right? So how do I find this angle? Because I have 1.2, I have 90. Kids, 90 degree in terms of radian is called pi over 2. So to find this angle over here, I just take pi. Pi is 180 degree. Minus pi over 2 minus 90 minus 1.2, and I get 0.37079 radian. This is this angle over here. I need this angle because I need to find area of this sector. Area of this sector. So come back to here. Okay, kids. Area of sector formula is half r squared theta. Half r squared theta. So half, come back to this diagram. This one is your radius. Half r squared. This side is your radius, which just now we have found it, which is 15 something. So you will have half r squared theta. This theta will be the one that we just now we found. Okay. Then after that, minus half AB sin C. This is a non-right angle triangle. Come back here. This is a non-right angle triangle. So a non-right angle triangle, you use half AB sin C. Half AB sin C. So, student jam, right, they under A, how to find my EC? Do you remember this one was a sector? So, this actually is the same as this because they are actually both the radius. You understand? See, they are both the radius, kids. They are both the radius. That's why it's half r squared sine theta. Okay, so sector minus triangle, I get the answer. Okay. Okay, one last part. Now the last part is to find area of shaded Y. Shaded Y is this one. So how do I find this? Okay. Look at my this one. This shaded Y, I put triangle minus sector. Big triangle, see big triangle minus away this sector, I get Y. Can? I repeat, shaded Y, big triangle minus the first sector. So the big triangle is half times base times height. That's why it's half times 6 times this one. That's the big triangle. Minus the sector. And because I have 1.2, again, I'm going to use half r squared theta. Wait, like that. Okay. Quick. Okay. So I take minus half, 6 square, and 1.2. And I get my answer, 24.7. Okay, so that's the last part of the question. Yay, we are done. So I repeat, okay, the replay for today live will be put up to my YouTube channel tomorrow. Sam will do it. Then after that, go join my Telegram channel. You can see the worksheet and the solution. Sam will upload there as well. Okay, and kids, tomorrow I'm doing another live. Tomorrow doing 2 questions for mensuration and 3 questions for real world context. Okay. E-math questions is quite fixed already. I already decide which 5 questions to do tomorrow. Okay. The only thing you want is you can go to my Q&A and submit any TYS question that you need. Okay, just go to my Q&A and submit 2016 paper 2 question 1 example. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I need to rest well after I watch my live, Facebook live. Tosh is going on live. You all can go and watch if you know who is he. Okay, I'm doing live tomorrow 8 p.m. Take note, kids. Tomorrow is 8 o'clock, not 8:30. Because Saturday I'm teaching at 9 a.m. So I want to end early tomorrow night. So 8 p.m. for tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow 8 p.m. live. And next week I'll be doing A math, kids. So those who are taking O level A math, okay, you all can go to my Q&A and let me know what topics you want me to do for A math. Okay? Who is taking A math? Anyone interested A math or not? Anyone taking A Math? So if you're interested, like want me to go through any particular topic, okay, Q&A is under my bio. You go to my bio first page, you can see the Q&A button already. Just click on the Q&A, just submit your question there. Trigo very big leh. It's such a huge topic. You have to be specific. Do you want addition, double angle, or you want R formula, or do you want what? Tomorrow is E-Math, A-Math is next week. Equation of circle and kinematic, please. Okay. I owe already. Now you tell me I cannot remember. Please submit to my Q&A on my bio page. Okay. Rate of change. Okay. Huh? Bearing? Bearing is E-Math. No more already. I got teach bearing, I think few lessons back. Joy, thank you. Tomorrow 8 p.m. Yes. Help me to announce. Teacher torchlight. Oh, okay. 2 more minutes. Okay. Can. See you all online later. See whether you all can see me there or not. You will see Teacher Kangie. Then I see whether you are there or not. Okay? Then after that, you all go to the live there and shout Teacher Kangie. Teacher Kangie can you go to the Facebook live and then shout Teacher Kangie? Okay? Bye-bye. Good night. Yeah, end already. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow doing 2 mensuration and real world context. Go, you key in FM 97.2. FM 97.2. The radio. FM 97.2, radio. See you at Facebook Live. Bye. Yeah. Oh, I remember you. Why now then you appear? End of the lesson then you appear. Shah? Shah, are you taking A Math or you just take E Math? You can't find the link to the tally. You go to my bio, click on my link, then you got see a lot of button. They click there, join Teacher Kangie Telegram channel. Just click there, you can join my Telegram channel already. Yeah, I believe you are here from the start, but why you so quiet the whole lesson? Are you taking A Math? Tomorrow I got live 8 p.m. Do remember to join. I only E Math teacher. Okay, then tomorrow you still can join for the 8 p.m. lesson. Okay? Okay, bye-bye. 10 o'clock already. Bye.